What's going on, guys? Welcome back, man. 16 PS4. Do me a favor, take a moment, hit the like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section, Twitter, shutdown safety is my username. Playing this at speed, still a little glitchy here, even though after the patches with the start of the replays. But this is going to be the second in a series, actually same game, if you watched the one before, of animations I want to see removed from the passing game, or at least corrected going forward with Madden. And this is another one, you know, the first time you see it, it's really cool. It looks fresh. It looks innovative. We hadn't seen anything like this before in a game, but I'm going to show you why there's a lot of things I don't like. Deshaun Jackson, Patrick Peterson, and you can see the first thing that I don't like, obviously, we're going to talk about is the position changing. You know, and if you go back and watch the last video, we talk about the position change and that a lot too, just based on the animations. Peterson here should be undercutting this route. He should be undercutting it because the safety in the background is coming up to play over the top. You don't want to have both players go over the top on Deshaun Jackson, or any receiver for that matter. It really doesn't make any sense. So as this develops, as the animation starts, and the animation starts right about here, you can see Peterson kind of jumps a little bit into this kind of backwards turnaround. Right there, you can see Jackson's feet. Take a close look. You'll see the animation start. This is where you basically have the safety in Jefferson, which I'm user controlling. I'm boxed out of the play by my own cornerback. One of the best cornerbacks in the game, as a matter of fact. And you can see now, Peterson, in this animation, doesn't have any ability to go up and make an impact on the play. So not only is animationally he blocking me from interacting properly, because he's actually got himself between me and the receiver, but he can't elevate anymore because the animation has him coming back up underneath to punch this ball up in the air. I don't like that at all. You know, there's something wrong about removing my user control by putting the player in between me and the wide receiver. But then there's something I don't like even more about him not even going up to try to defend the pass, because the game's already said it's going to be punched out no matter what. So regardless of whether Deshaun Jackson has 1 or 1,000 or 1 or 500 spectacular catch or catching rating, it doesn't matter because the animation's what's triggered the ball going up in the air. Now, the other thing from a fundamental standpoint when you talk about football is this ball goes way up in the air. I mean, you can just see how high up in the air it's going. And I'm going to show it to you in real time, but if you've seen this in the game, you know it does stay up in the air for an extended period of time. The problem is, 99% of the time, this being one of those cases, the intended receiver, the defensive back covering him, and the player that you're user controlling, in this case the safety, have all gotten far away from where this ball is as it's went straight up in the air. So you have a catch that technically would be made right on the sideline. I mean, you can see the sideline right there, remove the box, is right there. This is right on the sideline. And now, all the players that were trying to catch or defend it are actually going to end up going out of bounds while the pass bounces back into the field of play. This can happen, but it's so rare that now you have situations where players come in, there's not a whole lot of animations for them to interact. So, you know, O'Keefer comes in and he's going to try to intercept it, and he's not going to be able to do it, and that's okay. You know, he's a linebacker. He's not going to have the greatest hands in the world. You can see 25 comes in. He has no idea how to interact with this. And even the Honey Badger comes in and just kind of runs into the ball. Doesn't actually have any interaction, really, that he can do, or animation on the sideline. So he just kind of runs in, and I know kind of shoddy on the camera here, but he just kind of runs in and runs it out of bounds. You know, to me, there's so much that gets convoluted with this animation. It's a great concept. It's kind of that wow, one of those rare wow moments when you see it first happen in Madden. But it is one of the things we really need to see get fixed in terms of making a more realistic game. Love to know your opinions on this. Appreciate you checking it out. And again, back in the week with more commentary.